G'day guys, welcome to my RX Wise feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Nrl's Round 8 tips and predictions for 2024 guys, so let's get started. So starting off with this Anzac Day first game of this match, we see the Warriors, the Wires, going up against the Titans. Now, this game will be another great game. Obviously, no Jaden Campbell, which sees AJ Brimson at fullback position for the team. You still got Chance Nickel Klogstad and Sean Johnson and at 1 and 7. You still got Tamari Martin at 6, which sees Donald Martinez Celesniak as normal, as usual, in that wing position. These two sides, usually in Anzac Day, I would have thought Storm would have played against the Warriors, but that's changed, which that's surprised me a little bit. But in this match, the Titans have been playing well, but not in a great deal of form. Which sees AJ Brimson, he is a good fullback, but when he's on his game, he knows he can play. And I have a gut feeling that the Warriors will be too good, basically in their Go Media Stadium in Auckland. But the Warriors, with Sean Johnson in there, he's still got injury with him. He's still carrying that injury, which I'm not exactly too sure what it is. But I have a gut feeling that the Warriors will win. But Titans, they will play well. But the Warriors will be too good with Sean Johnson in there, in that side for the team. So I'm going to go with the Warriors by 1-12 by 6 points in this game to defeat the Titans in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Dragons going up against the Roosters. Now, this match, these two sides do play well, but the Dragons last week, they were really good in their form, in their game against the Warriors, or Cowboys or Warriors, I'm not exactly too sure, but I think it's the Warriors. Sorry, excuse me, I am yawning. In this match, the Roosters, when they play well, they can play well, but they're struggling in their form. And I'm just going to say this, right? Tedesco, you're past your time. You need to retire because you're struggling in there. You're struggling in that team. I just don't see that Tedesco can play more games going into next year and next year after, because he's past his time. He's not a good player, and he's just getting old, and to the point where he plays his footy. I just don't think he's a fullback, because you need someone decent that can run, tackle, and know how they can play fullback. But in this match, you do see a couple of changes in there, which sees Zach Lomax shift to number 5 with no Michaeli Ravalawa. You've got Connor Watson in the number 13 position, replacing Victor Radley. And then you've got no Daniel Tupos, which sees Joseph Sawali shifts to basically the number 2 spot for the team. And yeah. But this match, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be hard. But these two sides will play well, so I'm going to go with my gut and fullest head. I'm going to go with the Dragons. Yes, I'm going to go with the Dragons. Since they played well last week, I just think that they can play well this week. So I'm going to go with the Dragons by 1-12, by 6 points in this match to defeat the Roosters in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Storm going up against the Rabbitohs. Now, this game will be another great game. The Storm are a really good team, basically in their home game with Xavier Coates, Ryan Papenhuyzen, Nick Meaney, Remus Smith. You've got basically Jerome Hughes, Harry Grant, all those really good players that can play footy in their team and their bright colours. So going up against the Rabbitohs, I just don't think they can settle their momentum right. With still no Latrell Mitchell in there, so you got Jai Gray. This is probably his second game, I believe, going into the fullback spot for the team, which still sees no Alex Johnston in there, but I'm not too sure who's going to be replacing him. But Isaac Thompson did play last week, but he is not playing this week. He has been dropped to the New South Wales Cup, but I'm not too sure who's going to be number 2 spot for the team, which I haven't seen and haven't had a look. So in this match, this is going to be one interesting game, and I can take how the way the Storm will play really good footy. Xavier Coates, I reckon he'll score 2. This is my prediction. I have to say that Xavier Coates will be the man of the game. How the way his style, catching the ball, running with the ball, you may think he's a bit not that fast, but when he gets the ball, he is really good with his attack. But in this match, I am going to go with the Melbourne Storm. Yes, the Melbourne Storm. Since it's their home game, I'm going to go with 13+. I don't see the Rabbitohs getting their game and their form in the correct frame of mind, so I'm going to go with the Melbourne Storm by 13+, by 18 points in this game to defeat the Rabbitohs in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Manly Sea Eagles going up against the Parramatta Eels, my Parramatta Eels. In this match, I won't be down there vlogging this game. I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to be disagreeing, disrespectful, but it is tough and hard to get down to Manly, if people want to ask me. But in this match, we don't have a good record against Manly. They can beat us with their thought and heart out. And last time I was down there, we got absolutely flogged. And we didn't play footy at all. And I just didn't see that this game didn't go to plan at all. And Manly just came out firing in this game and beat us by heaps, but last time I'm not sure what the scoreline was. But in this match, you still got changes in there. I'm not exactly too sure. It's either the change, the new change or anything. But the Parramatta Eels have got one change in there, which is Ethan Sanders. In that number 6, he'll be making his debut for the number 6 spot, which sees Dejan Arce being dropped to the reserve grade to New South Wales Cup, but which sees Maiko Sivo is back and ready to go, and I reckon he'll play correct footy this time, and I reckon he'll brighten himself up and I reckon he'll come out firing in this match to score a try in this game. And yeah, I am going to go with the Parramatta Eels. But I am going to go with the Parramatta Eels by 2 points in this game to defeat the Manly Sea Eagles in this game. The next game of this match, we see the West Tigers going up against the Broncos. Now, this match, I don't think that the West Tigers can play well. But they've been playing all right against the Penrith Panthers. But I just don't see the Tigers winning against the Broncos, only because Adam Reynolds is back from injury, and I reckon he'll play. Well, but there is 2 changes in there, which sees no Selwyn Cobbo, which sees Jesse Arthurs at 4. Then you've got Corey Oates in there in 2, so it's being basically shifted. Then you got no Ezra Mams, so Jock Madden at 6. So in this match, this is going to be interesting, but I just see that the Broncos will be too good and the West Tigers will struggle in this match. And seeing that effort, the Tigers will play well. They'll try and tire the Broncos out, but I reckon it'll be the opposite. Broncos will tire the Tigers out, and how the way they can play, they are too strong and they can attack very well. So in this match, I am going to go with the Broncos 13 plus by 24 points. Yes, by 24 points in this game to defeat the West Tigers in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Cowboys going up against the Panthers. Now in this match, the Cowboys, they are solidly, they can play well, like at home. They can play really good in their attack and their defense, but Nathan Cleary is back from injury, so things would probably change in this game. So obviously they've got full strength team in the Panthers squad and full strength team for the Cowboys squad in this match. But how interesting will this be when Chad Townsend going up against Nathan Cleary? Chad Townsend is good with his attack, but not as good enough in like going up against the Panthers, because Nathan Cleary, when he's on his game, he can play well. He can play a style of match, and I just don't think that the Cowboys can knock off the Panthers. But I'll be surprised if the Cowboys do upset in this match, which I don't see it happening. The Cowboys, they are solidly, when they play at home, they can play well, but when they play away, they struggle real bad, and they don't play their match. Like, it's basically not that day or night. So the Panthers, I know that the fans out there think that they are a protective species, but I am going to go with the Panthers in this match, but not by 13 plus, by 1 to 12, by 8 points in this game to defeat the Cowboys in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Dolphins going up against the Knights. Now this match, the Dolphins, okay, I'm just going to have to say this, right? So no Hammer, which sees Trey Fuller in this game, and no Kalen Ponga, which sees David Armstrong in that number 1 fullback position for the team. So in this match, I have a gut feeling that the Dolphins will play well, will play their style attack, but in this match, it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough, because it's a matter of fact that how the way the Knights can play. But they are struggling so bad. The Newcastle Knights, right? They're not a top 4 spot. They're not a top 8 spot. I reckon they won't make the finals. 100% guarantee. Because it's just the lacking of injuries and how they can play footy. With Kalen Ponga in there, but he's obviously not playing this week. He is a good player. I'm not being biased or anything, but I just reckon that he needs to be careful of what he does, because it's getting to the point where he is faking injuries. But I'm just going to say that. Simple and easy. But anyway, Dolphins, they are good at home. They are a good team with their attack and their defense. So in this match, I am going to go with the Dolphins by 1-12 by 6 points to defeat the Knights in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Raiders going up against the Sharks, but last but certainly not least. Now in this match, the Raiders, they've still got Chevy Stewart in there, in that fullback position, which last week he didn't play well. Wasn't his night. But the Sharks, I'm so surprised. They are sitting in first spot, and I think the Raiders are sitting in 7th position for the team. So, okay, I'm just gonna have to say this: why is Sam Stone Street back at New South Wales Cup, and then Sione Katoa is back? They could have him either in the interchange or at number 18. And that they put back in the reserve grade again, New South Wales Cup. And I'm just going to have to say this, right? He scored, I think, 1 or 2 tries. And he is back in the New South Wales Cup. I just think that's wrong. But people are probably going to disagree with me and say that, oh, well, Sione Katoa is back, so doesn't mean that, like, Sam Stone Street might not play. So, in this match, the Sharks, they'll be, like, playing their style of footy. They are a pretty good team, and so are the Raiders, but I just reckon the Sharks will be too good. They've got a full-strength team in there, but which sees the Raiders, they haven't got a full-strength team, but they're still with no Jordan Rapana, which sees Chevy Stewart, as I do say again, in that full-back position for the team. So, in this match, I'm not going to go with the Raiders. I am going to go with the Sharks. This match will be quite remarkable, but I'm going to go with the Sharks by 1-12 by 6 points in this game. And anyway, guys, that's all from me. Make sure you do like and subscribe, guys, lest we forget. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care and have a good one.